Kicking off wedding season with the ultimate one-stop shop where everything you need to plan your big day all in one place.
We are taking you to the Oakbrook Center, and our very own bride-to-be Jackie Kostek is there live right now with a first look at the hottest wedding season trends, some intel, if you will, maybe. Good morning, Jackie.
Ladies, good morning to you. I have to say, I think we're beginning the morning in one of the most beautiful jumpstart locations we've ever been. This is CD Peacock. It is a family-owned business that's been around for about 200 years. I am here with Chelsea this morning, who's the Chief Marketing Officer, third generation. Good morning to you, Chelsea.
Thanks, Jackie. Welcome to the mansion.
Well, thank you so much. Is that what it's called, the mansion?
It's called the mansion at CD Peacock.
Mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So we are actually on the second level. I mean, it is full of the most beautiful jewelry and watches that you've ever seen. Also, it's about the experience here, right? So you've got coffee, you've got a little bit of everything.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Cappuccino and open bar, and we just, love making it part of the experience for everybody.
Well, I can't wait to come back and have a sip of that, but I'm not going to walk and try to keep it in my hand because that's not going to go well. We're going to take a little bit of a walk, though, and show sort of the engagement ring section because you really create sort of an entire experience. You've got the hospitality, the warmth when you greet these couples coming in, right?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I think for a lot of people, luxury stores can be intimidating, and especially when you're engagement ring shopping, that oftentimes is the first purchase, for the first large purchase for somebody, and we're celebrating an incredible milestone for people. So for us, it's really about making it a space where people feel like they're part of the family. We're a family-owned business, and that they can ask questions and create something that's really personal for them.
Yeah, I understand that you have sort of set collections. You also do custom work. What are the first questions that you ask of couples when they come in?
I think a lot of it's just so much about getting to know the person and finding out about their love story, because we're able to tell that through jewelry. So, we have, we're a Chicago company. We're the first business in Chicago. So a lot of what we love to do is help tell the story of Chicago. We have our Gold Coast collection, our Lincoln Park collection, our River North collection, and they're all inspired by different pieces of architecture in the city. So I think finding, ways to incorporate someone's story. If they fell in love in Chicago, it's a great option, but also we have custom jewelers in-house, so we can really build anything.
What are like the trendiest ring looks right now? And obviously people want something that is timeless and that they're going to love for their entire life. That's the whole point, right? It's the one piece of jewelry that you wear your whole life. But what are sort of the trends that you're seeing right now?
I mean, I think yellow gold is here to stay. I think we've seen that. We all saw, and you can see here with some of our River North collections, some Taylor Swift inspired pieces, and we definitely saw more ornate jewelry and, stepping a little bit away from just your solitaire and yellow gold band. We saw a lot of color. So I think people are starting to play with, whatever the stones are to help be part of their story.
Chelsea, thank you so much for your time this morning. You also have a big event coming up for brides-to-be, for weddings, people that are in the wedding season planning in April, so you can check that out on their website as well. Ladies, back to you.
Kicking off wedding season with the ultimate one-stop shop, everything you need to do to plan your big day all in one place. And our Jackie Kostek live at Oakbrook Center with a first look at some of the hottest wedding season trends. What do they got out there, Jackie?
Adrina, good morning to you. Well, we are now in Crate and Barrel, and when you're thinking about registering for gifts, this is the perfect place to come. It's a beautiful store, and they actually have registry experts to help take you through the process. But one of the things they also have at the Oakbrook Center location is the restaurant. This is called The Table, and this is where the whole experience begins. So they actually give you basically a cocktail upon arrival. This is your registry checklist as well. You got to look at how the cocktail matches the one on the registry checklist, which is so beautiful. I'm here with Ashley this morning, one of the registry experts. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing really well. Doing really well. So you actually greet folks who are coming to register with a gift too, which is the best. I mean, you're shopping for gifts. You get a gift when you get here, which is awesome. Why do you guys want to do that?
Yeah. So we have two registry events, or we have two ways we have registry events. People can walk in and we give them this gift, and then when they come for our private registry events, every couple that comes in gets this bag upon arrival.
I think everything, when you think about like planning a wedding, is a little bit overwhelming. Even thinking about what to register, because you think about what you need, what you don't need, if you're ever going to host people, what you should get for hosting people. Where do you start when you kind of explain to people what they might need and what they should register for?
Yeah, so every couple is different, right? And everyone's lifestyle is different. So I always start by telling them, do what is conducive to your lifestyle. So one of the first questions I ask them is, do you host a lot? Are you going to be taking over holidays? You know, that's a really good, you know, starting point. And if their answer is yes, I always say, okay, that's a good starting point. We're going to start with, you know, 10 to 12, you know, place settings, and then you know, we'll get, you know, flatware, you know, that goes with that. And, you know, we kind of just start there. We really start with the entertaining room with all of the, you know, dinnerware and flatware, and then kind of build on that. Because everything else is extra. So that's a really good starting point for them to, you know, see what they need.
What are some of the trends in what people register for now? Because I understand that, like, registering for China, fine China, is probably a little less common than it used to be, but what are people going for now?
So they go for stuff that's going to last a lifetime. So when people come in to register at Crate and Barrel, it's all about building your life together and creating a new shared space and shared styles, right? You're combining two, you know, lives together, right? So you want to do what, you know, what works for both spouses. So you're, you know, creating that, you know, new shared life with each other. So that's really what it's all about. But every couple is different. You know, some people like the more trendier stuff with a pop of color, and some people like the standard white, you know, and so that's, you know, why we have so many options for so many people, and they can get really creative with how they, you know, build all their stuff out.
Ashley, thank you so much for your time this morning. This is Crate and Barrel at Oakbrook Center. This is where you got to come if you are registering for gifts, if you're planning a wedding, because they have everything you need, and they also just make it an experience. They give you a cocktail, they give you the whole, they make it fun. They make it fun. Ladies, back to you.
Season with the ultimate one-stop shopping. Everything you need to plan your big day, all in one place. Our own Jackie Kostek is live at Oakbrook Center with a first look at the hottest wedding season trends, from stunning styles to can't-miss details. Jackie, what are you going to show us now?
Dana, good morning to you. Well, we are here at Reformation, which is actually one of my favorite stores. This is a Los Angeles-based brand that is really known for their sustainable fabrics and styles. So they did just come out with a bridal collection for the first time ever just a couple of months ago. So not necessarily dresses for your wedding day, but for all of the things that happened around wedding season. So maybe a rehearsal dinner dress or a wedding, a bachelorette party dress, something like that. I'm here with Cheryl Aestrope this morning from Oakbrook Center. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm so excited.
I know, me too. This is so much fun to go shopping.
Okay,
so if somebody has never heard of Reformation, what should they know about the brand?
Yeah, you nailed it. Sustainability. They say being naked is the #1 most sustainable option, but we need to wear clothes, so
yes,
number
it's
two.
the number two option.
Number 2, and they have fabric made from like wood pulp, silk. I mean, very, very sustainable and gorgeous. So should we dive in?
Absolutely, absolutely. So starting from this side, you see sort of the lighter colors, the whites for maybe the brides, but also they're so well known for the guest dresses or the bridesmaid dresses as well.
Yes, what I love about this is the new trend is that you can send your bridesmaids to Reformation and give them a shade. Say, you know, pick something in the blues, pick something in the greens, and then your bridesmaids can pick something that works for their body type. And I love Reformation because the color family just works so well together. So no matter what they pick, it's gonna look good.
Yes. So if you are, say, going to a wedding this spring or summer that's a little bit more casual, what are some of the styles that you love right now?
Yeah, some of the styles I love, and florals for spring.
Yes, of course.
I know, but Reformation does it so well. So they have these gorgeous dresses. Florals, yes, but look at the neckline on this, how it ties in the back, right? This is just a little something extra.
And this is sort of like a viscose, like a crepier fabric, right? Like, and it's still light, it still looks great on everybody.
It's wood pulp.
Oh, wood pulp, okay.
Right?
I certainly did not know.
Right? This is your fun fact for the day.
For sure.
So they also have, if you want to do something a little more upscale, say you have a black tie, look at this.
I know, that is so beautiful. But I almost even think, like, if you're the bride and you need something blue for like the rehearsal dinner, this is
You'll be the
stunning.
center of attention. You'll be the center, which is what the bride should be,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. Okay, let's speed ahead to more of a black tie, you know, a super formal dress. Where would you go for that?
Downtown Chicago.
Yeah, you're scooting back. You're scooting. We're feeling it this morning.
So, and this is what we were talking about, the color family. So the colors, the trends, these sage greens, these, oh my gosh.
I love the greens, the turquoise, the deep colors,
the navies, and then a little something special, the butter yellow. The butter yellow is really on trend right now.
Cheryl, this is like Kate Hudson, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Yes, this is like her silk dress almost to a T.
You're going to get Matthew McConaughey in this dress.
Okay.
I'm not going to guarantee, but we're just going to say it might happen. It might happen.
A girl can dream. A girl can dream. Yes. Cheryl, thank you so much for your time this morning. This is Reformation. We're talking all things wedding season this morning, and I will say this is where you want to come if you are shopping for the bridesmaids' dresses or the bridal looks as well, because they just came out with that bridal collection. So Dana, I might have to do a little shopping myself. Back to you.
I bet you do, Jackie, our bride-to-be.
I'm starting your morning from Oakbrook Center, and with peak wedding season just around the corner and spring officially starting tomorrow, the theme for this segment is bridal.
Yeah, the shopping mall has more than 160 stores where you can find jewelry, dresses, gifts, and a whole lot more.
And Jackie Kostek's been taking us place to place, checking out some of the stores and restaurants there as well. Hey, Jackie.
Ladies, good morning to you. Yes, we are ending our tour of Oakbrook Center this morning at Viori, which is an amazing Greek-style restaurant right in the heart of Oakbrook Center. And what I've learned in this wedding season of mine is that it's not just about planning the wedding, but about planning so many different events around the wedding. So that is what this restaurant might be perfect for if you're thinking about rehearsal dinners, if you're thinking about wedding showers, or even bachelorette parties. So I'm here with Haley Norman, who is the Vice President of Sales for the company. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having us, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. We really appreciate it. This is such a beautiful tablescape that you've set up. What do you sort of envision that table being used for when you think about an event in the main part of the restaurant?
I would definitely go with a bachelorette party or a bachelor party. Obviously, you want to have fun. You want the vibe of the restaurant. So this really is such a great spot, especially on like a Friday or Saturday night.
Yes, and you guys take things up a notch with the sparklers. What does the experience look like for a potential bachelorette party?
Yes, we totally do. Usually out here, I want to say it's around like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
But we'll bring sparklers out. Everyone gets a napkin. We play this song, and it's called The Ritual. And everyone gets up. There's music, and then sparklers go off, and napkins, and it's just such a fun party.
Oh my gosh, so much fun. And again, it's just such a stunning space. You also have delicious food. We were looking at some of the spreads before, but we're going to take a little bit of a walk, because not only do you have the main part of the restaurant, but you also have an area for private events as well.
Yes.
So what is this space used for?
So I would say in terms of weddings, this space is beautiful for rehearsal dinners.
Yes.
We can do up to about 40 people seated or 50 for a cocktail reception.
Okay.
We can obviously move tables out, customize things, but it's really such a great spot because it's a little bit of a blank canvas, but it's also beautiful as it is.
Yes. If we go beyond wedding season, other events can happen here too. What other sort of events do you guys typically host?
We do, I mean, honestly, a lot of social stuff on the weekends. So birthdays, other types of showers, things like that. We also do a lot of corporate things in here, which is really great. So we can do anything, really.
You were just looking at the beautiful spreads too, but again, it is a Greek-style restaurant, so a lot of delicious shareables. But I mean, this is what they can do when you're thinking about a wedding event or a different kind of special event. I mean, they can make it look just a little extra special, I would say. So Haley, thank you so much for your time this morning. This is Viori in the heart of Oakbrook Center, but we have stopped by a lot of different locations this morning, starting with CD Peacock, which was fun to look at the shiny rings. Ladies, back to you.
Oh, always. Jackie, thank you.